Hey guys, welcome back to another complete tutorial for beginners. And on this video, I'm going to show you how to use Canva if you've never used Canva before. So if you haven't already, go ahead and sign up for a free Canva account. So on Canva's website, go ahead and click on sign up for free. And I really love how Canva gives you so many options to sign in with any other account that you most probably have already. Now, once you've signed up for Canva with any other account or process, you can see here in the Canva homepage, there are so many options to make, whether it's a worksheet, report, planner, whatever. Canva is such a great tool in order to make any kind of creative deliverable for your projects. So for now, let's just stick to the basics and create a design from scratch. So in the main page of the Canva website, on the upper right corner, click on Create a Design. And this will show you a drop-down list of all the different kinds of templates Canva has available to start a design for pretty much anything, honestly. Start a design template with Instagram, YouTube, a card, a poster, a resume, TikTok. But for now, let's just focus on making a YouTube thumbnail. Once you've selected make a YouTube thumbnail, you'll see that you'll have a blank canvas to work with. And on the left-hand side, you're going to have a menu that by default will have design and then templates selected. Underneath templates, you can see that there are so many different other themes that you can select from. For example, gaming, vlog, Vs, music, food, honestly, whatever. The list truly goes on. So for now, let's just search YouTube thumbnail on the search bar and then choose a thumbnail suited for you. If you want to follow along to this video, choose this template. Now, what's really nice with some of these templates is that on the left-hand side, some of them come with multiple different styles, so you can choose the one that you want. So on the template, there are going to be multiple different elements that you can select. For example, you can choose the header, how to become a freelancer, and on the upper tab of the Canva editing site, you can see that you can change the font size, color, etc. I know it could be kind of overwhelming, but as you can see, as long as you hover over each icon, you can see that you can change the alignment, add a list, change some effects, and even animate certain elements in your template. You can even adjust the position manually this way, page transparency, and different styles. Now let's move on and select elements. Now, the Elements menu is where you can add different graphics, photos, videos, audio files, shapes, and so many other different design elements to really create a template and design that is truly yours. For example, here we can type rocket in the Elements search list, and as you can see, we're going to be presented with so many options for graphics, photos, videos, and even different search tags all related to a rocket. For example, you can even search for a YouTube logo, and you'll have so many options for graphics and photos, all pertaining to a YouTube logo. Now, moving on, if you select text underneath elements, here you can add all the different text styles and even animated text GIFs into your template. Now, an important option to note for in the text menu is your brand kit. This is going to be your repository for all the different brand fonts that you want to use specifically for this project. It's basically an easy access way to look for specific logos, colors, and fonts for this project that you're doing. For example, if you click on the plus next to colors, you can make your own custom palette or even choose a default palette of your choice. This way, you can make sure that you have a very consistent and easy way to find the same colors and the same palette for your project. Underneath text, you can see the brand hub, and this is where you're going to be able to see all the different palettes, all the different texts, all the different fonts and logos that you have specifically for your brand of choice. Next, we can see that uploads is where you can upload your own custom content to add to your files and projects. Draw is where you can see different tools that can simulate certain drawing materials so that you can customize your projects even further. On the apps list, you can see the different apps that are associated with Canva to make your life easier in terms of using its template manager. And what's super interesting is that Canva even has its own auto translator system built into its editor. So if you need to translate your website, project, photo, video, whatever into any kind of language, Canva has you covered. Now, let's move on and continue editing this YouTube thumbnail that we're trying to create. So first things first, let's delete this photo. And then we can select the different elements found on the template. And let's change the color to something a bit more pleasing on the eyes. I want to go with blue. So if I want to change the background, what I can do is click on Photos on the left-hand side, search for background, and let's choose a color blue background to add to the project. See, what you can do is add the photo and then right-click it and send the back so that it becomes a background. As you can see, there are so many options that you can do to change the different colors of almost everything in Canva. But for now, let's focus on changing the title from How to Be a Freelancer. Let's change it to How to Use Canva. Let's keep on changing the elements so that it looks cohesive like this. As you can see, you can also reposition and resize using the dots around the box of any element. And just keep following along to see all the different kinds of edits that I'm making in order to create a cohesive and pleasing to the eye YouTube thumbnail. Alright, so things are really coming together in our edit to make a YouTube thumbnail on how to use Canva. Canva really is such an easy to use, beginner friendly tool to make pretty much anything. Now, let's also change the font. Here, I'm going to choose League Spartan, but feel free to really pick whatever you want. This is Canva after all, so everything really is subjective to whatever you think looks great. Now, here you can see that you can really finely tune anything, any element, whether it's a text box, just any kind of art, and any kind of element can easily be resized, reshaped, and repositioned. Canva even has this cool thing where everything will just snap together if you really want to be cohesive. Now for elements, go ahead and search Canva, and let's get the Canva logo and add it to this YouTube thumbnail. Now let's add the Canva logo, and don't forget to slowly and carefully resize it so that it just looks really good. Let's add another text box, and let's choose this sale one but change the font and text so that it's going to be a bit more coherent with the entire design. Now, just keep following along and see all the different changes that I'm doing in order to just create more impact with this thumbnail. As you can see, it really is so easy to choose any kind of logo or any kind of picture that you want to add to the site. Here, let's add a YouTube logo next to the subscribe button. And as you can see, it's looking a lot more like a YouTube thumbnail, right? Now, here's a really cool trick that you can do with the photos that you can get from Canva. So on the left-hand side, select Photos, and let's search for man, for example. So I want to use this photo, but then take out the background since I only really want the guy pointing with his finger. What you could do is position the photo like this, then on the Canva editor, select Edit Photo. Now on the left-hand side, choose Effects, and underneath Tools, choose BG Remover. Now, as you can see, using the BG remover is such a useful tool for making a transparent background and only focusing on the object that you want. Now, don't forget to reposition and resize everything just so that it looks really neat. And finally, once you're happy with all your changes and edits, on the upper right corner, select Share, and then select Download. From here, you can see all the different file types that Canva lets you save your projects in. For now, let's just save a PNG file type. So select that, double check the size, and then click on Download. And congratulations! We went from making our own first Canva account to making our first project using Canva. And as you can see, using Canva can really be so easy with all the tools that it allows us to use. So there you go. Now you know how to make your own YouTube thumbnail using Canva and all the options that are available to you. That's the end of this video, and if you learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more easy tutorials. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.